like around. I had my stop around here somewhere, and then as all them around 115, I think, or 120, kind of whipped up. I got stopped out, and then obviously price dropped down to where my original target was. And my trade would have been correct, but it just shows me personally that I was right. But what I've taken from it is when I mess up and don't stick to my trading plan, I adjust things, and then it affects my whole trade basically. So yeah,
that's good, man. And your stop loss was basically the 10 pips above
yeah,
the key level, right? Yeah.
Yeah, what you said to do.
Yeah, that's good. Huh? It's good. I mean, that trade is good. I mean, the only thing that I didn't like to consider that kind of trade is because of the heavy area that we have to the left hand side. We have too much traffic to the left hand side. That's all. But the trade makes a lot of sense. Remember, it's coming from basically the 1910, which is the sweet spot to look for sells. But yeah, it's good. I mean, the plan was good. As long you know that you don't need to be greedy holding that position because you know what you have to the left, that's good.
Well, that was another reason I secured, because it was stalling, and because of all this here, I saw where it was stalling for secure.
Yeah, especially when there's a new hourly candle coming in play. For example, New York session open. You don't want to be in a New York session with a certain zone when the price is already, for example, in this area right here, right? The hourly candle high is this one right here. So entering in this area right here, and you don't have that drop in, let's say, in the last 20 minutes before the New York session open, then New York will try to do something like this, like a pullback. Very rare that New York will just drop based on the previous candle, because currently the daily is looking bullish. So New York session tend to push. If the daily was bearish, then New York session tend to drop really easy. That's all.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is morning today when I wake up at 4 o'clock. I've seen that it is going to be towards to 1910. But, it is stuck on a 1901. So then I went to sleep. But then I came, then it is already hit the target, which is I already, marked the line. So it just came down, and it is again, 1900. So now it is a bullish candle, which is already made it. It is going to be retouch that area, right? I'm asking you.
Yeah. Do you have a chart with you or no?
I just came. I draw the lines. Then I went to sleep. I just came, and then I saw here. So I'll send it to you, my chart.
Yeah, send it over, because the whole purpose is that the other members can see what is your thought process.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I will do right now.
Okay, bro.
Okay, great.
Mansoor.
Yep.
When you get a chance, check. I don't know if you already checked the daily outlooks. This
your
one, right?
Your G drive?
The G, no, in the Slack folder. Go to the daily outlooks here.
Just a second, man.
Okay, so you can, prior the next trading day, you have some sort of ideas.
Okay, I will.
All right. A lot of mess. This is mess. That area right there. 15-minute candle. Maybe your full retest to the late 1903. 30-minute candle. It's doing the job. Hourly candle, nothing candle. And the 4-hour candle. The 4-hour candle most likely will close bearish. Well, most likely it will close bearish. This baby girl. Mhm. Still a mess because that 4-hour candle can easily close last minute. That 4-hour candle can easily close like this. But that doesn't mean the next candle will do, you know, will have an easy job. Now, new 4-hour will try to do something like this, and then maybe something like this. And NYSE can give you something below this area to retest the previous daily low. It doesn't mean it's going to be an easy job. If NYSE doesn't have enough momentum, you will see that it's quick move and reverse, like a long wick from the downside and the body of the candle doing something like that. The other case scenario is that candle closing bullish above the 1905, then can give you options to the 1910 again. Oh, your economy means you have a Russia embargo now. Germany, can you explain 5-minute current strategy, please? Momo, you have access to the Google Drive. Because explaining a 5-minute strategy, man, it's a lot. It's a lot of things involved. I do explain about the 5 minutes on a daily basis. Like, for example, if a body of the candle closing above a certain key level or 10 pips above the key level, then you look for continuation of that move. But in some case, you know, in the Google Drive, I have one folder that says sim session and how to add positions on gold. I talk a lot about the 5-minute candles there. Check that out, man. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of things to talk. But usually, you know, in simple terms, when price is moving bullish, for example, if price is moving bullish, you don't have, I mean, from the previous daily is different because it's a bearish, but if the previous daily was a bullish candle, if the previous daily was a bullish candle, right? The current candle already did the retest, and then you have a bullish candle doing something like this. The moment you have a 5-minute candle body closing like this above the key level, then you use the low of that candle as a stop loss, and the moment the price is leaving that candle will do something like this. For example, respect the key level, or 10 pips below the key level. That's all. You know, the method is really simple. It's easy to understand, but it's a lot of things involved. Like depending how the 4-hour candle from London session is closing. There's a lot of things. The hourly candles as well. So it's not that easy as, oh, I have a 5-minute here, then I go up. No, it's not that easy. But the you know, this is not that is a science behind it, but you know, the method behind that candle right there is easy to understand. If price is breaking, you don't want to see a next candle that is just teasing you and then reversing more than the 50% of that candle and closing bearish below the key level. That's the perfect fake out. 15 minutes.
Kevin, where I have to post this chart?
This chart, okay. You're on TradingView?
Yeah, no, I already make a copy. So
okay, drop it here in the Zoom chat.
In Zoom.
Yeah, in Zoom.
Okay. Okay. Great, man.
Remember, it doesn't need to be fancy or something like it. You know, it can be anything. At least I can see what is the plan that you have, or we can discuss the idea.
Yeah, sure. Already I forward.
Okay. You sent it?
Yeah, I sent it.
Maybe in a Slack. Let me check a Slack.
In Slack, yeah, where's Zoom, where you told me.
Oh, okay, okay.
On the
I'm
wrong
gonna
place?
kill you. Nah, it's okay, man. Sorry. You're my buddy.
Hey guys, good morning.
Hey, Toma, how are you, my brother?
I'm good, I'm good. Did someone, yesterday I was working, so I couldn't watch Ted's live. Did someone record it by any chance and can send the link or something like that, upload it to somewhere?
Yesterday streaming?
Yesterday was a good day.
Yeah, I can send you the recording.
Of Ted's Instagram live?
The one from Instagram, the
Yeah.
same one. Yeah, I have the the complete no, but yeah, I have the recording. I'll send it to you. Or
Yeah,
I
please.
can upload it into the Google Drive, so you guys everybody can have access.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, I think somebody wrote in the general chat that he recorded it as well. I think it was Luis or anybody.
Someone
Yes,
did write that he
Uncle Ted
recorded
on
it.
Instagram, yes. It's on Slack.
Where on Slack? Which channel?
I guess it's on general. Wait a minute. Yes.
I don't see it, Mansoor. I don't see it on Slack.
Just a second.
I don't see it as well.
No.
No,
Oh,
Luis.
I sent it
no,
on a
nothing.
Zoom
Luis
work
wrote it
session.
down, yes.
I will
Yeah,
place
send
the on general chat.
Send it here to the.
Okay, here it is.
Where New York session?
Yeah. Yeah, you
But
can send
Yeah,
it
I
there.
found it. I found it. Yeah, here it is.
Files.
Or trade ideas?
Yes, that.
Thank you, Luis.
You're
Where is it
welcome.
now, Luis?
All right.
Now
Got
you
you,
got
Mansoor.
it?
Yes,
Did
I
you
got
got
it,
it?
buddy. I got it. I got it.
Luis, where is it now, bro?
Sorry?
Where did you upload it now?
It's already on Slack and also here, and it's on a Google Drive. You can download it.
On Slack, in which channel is it?
General.
Oh, there is it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, bro.
Okay,
You're welcome.
let me talk to Mansoor about this trade. Okay, Mansoor, tell me about it, buddy. Target 1 hour high, kilos 1905, entry point. You're looking, so you enter there.
Yeah,
Okay, and where is your stop loss?
it is below that area. This is a stop loss here. Where is the 1900? Below that 1900.
Oh, below 1900s.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Give me 1 second here. So you're planning on the hourly. No. You were planning on. Is this an hourly or not? No, this is a 5 minutes. Oh, that's why. So you're planning on the 5 minutes. So you're planning for buys from here with the stop loss below this area.
Yeah.
Well, you're just fighting against me. Because, because I'm looking for some. Nah, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's tricky. I don't know if you paid attention to the hourly candles here. In total honesty, let me do it simple for you guys. Oh, not even there. Let's start from this area right here, right? from this area. In here, what do you have? 1 second here. Vamos. Let's go do some class. To grab a specific levels of rejections. This is a huge range from this area, right? The next one you have in this area right here, in the middle of the range is this one across, basically across this area right here. This can be considered a specific range. Now, in current market conditions at that point right there, what is the main thing that you need to pay attention? Where is your previous resistance, and
Yes.
where is your previous rejection area? Why I call this rejection? Because if this was a resistance as well, this move right here didn't have any business going in closing below this area. All that move can do is something like this. In price action, when it's trending, it's really easy, and it's really easy to trade, right? So why this candle? Why in this whole range right here, right? This is your whole range as well. This is your previous range. Until that specific situation, we're good. We're good to go. That's 15 minutes. We don't have any business trading 5 minutes during London, during New York, during pre-New Year session, whatever. And then you have a high of the session here, right? Let's start planning. Let's start playing in this area right here, and let's see what's going on here. Push to retest the daily. From the daily, remember, from a daily, when gold is moving a certain direction, from the daily, you will have an easy job aiming for 20 pips, 20 pips at the break of the daily. If you have to consider that, I'm recording this, right? Yes, this is important. So at the break of that daily, if that candle is closing like that on the 50-minute candle, you need another 50-minute candle that will give you the continuation and respect the 50% of that candle right there. You can drop the charts to the 5 minutes, whatever, to see how can you manage that specific trade. If let's say, if you're looking for a specific move, then you know that if every 5-minute candle needs to break the previous 5-minute candle high, this candle on the 5-minute right here, what is this candle doing? Respecting the previous high. Here you are in trouble. If it's the closing of the on the 15-minute candle and you want to see a continuation, I will say you need to have a break above the previous candle, not entering on this one right here, because in this case right here, you can clearly see that is respecting the previous 5-minute high. If that's the case, in many cases, the 1-minute candles are creating some sort of resistance and struggling. You don't need to pay attention to the 1 minute. All you need to pay attention is to the bigger picture, and you're looking for that specific continuation on the 15. But obviously the 15-minute candle can still give you 20 pips above that area right there, right here, give you 20 pips, but it will need to respect the 50%. What is this candle doing? Reversing completely. This is the kind of things that I can easily identify. This is a fake out, and it's okay to be stopped out in this area right here. But the 5-minute candle right here give you the information. If you don't see price leaving this previous high, you don't have any business, because this candle right here is just a small pause in the market. And in most cases, in some cases, the 1-minute candles are giving you some sort of reversals. The same thing that is happening in this area right here. If we pull the 1 minute, most likely we will have exactly the same thing right here. See this rejection. Since then, none of these bodies of the candles are managing to close above that area right there. That's that's one of the things that we need to pay attention on a daily basis. But yes, the closing of that 5-minute candle didn't give you opportunity. Price managed to come back to that area right there, and at that point, this area right here, this area is becoming your range. All this area right here is becoming your range. If the move was to the upside, price doesn't have any business closing inside this area right here. Since then, what do you need for a confirmation that the range has been, the fake out has been established? Break below, retest the support, go back and retest the top of the range, the top of the resistance, and then start rejecting again. And see, buying in here is really tricky, because the previous daily was tricky. It doesn't mean that it's gonna give you a an easy move to the downside as well. It's ranging. These are the kind of days that you need to sit down and, do the analysis, do paper trades, whatever, back test as much as you can. But it's not an easy day to trade today, so that's why it's really important to just relax and move to the next day. If you don't have any moves today, it's okay. Like, for example, this candle right here, this is the last 5 minutes before the 4-hour candle close. Watch the 4-hour candle. Remember the 4-hour candle that I drew in this case right here, in this area right here? This is the candle that I drew before. Nothing has changed. The candle still closing bearish. It may give you that close. It doesn't mean that it's gonna be a huge drop. It may give you a drop, at least to these areas right here, a new 4-hour candle. But what if that 4-hour candle, instead of giving you just a straight drop or a plain and simple pullback to this area right here, like where the price is right now, going 10 pips above, respecting the 1902 and driving price to the downside? You don't know at that point. You need to pay attention how the hourly candle, look at the hourly candle. Where is the hourly candle setting? In the same area as before, until price is leaving this bullish candle right here, this bullish candle low. You don't have trade to the downside for an easy job. 15-minute candles. What is the 15-minute candle saying? This candle is your resistance. This is confirmation of resistance. At the break of this candle right here, then you have a trade going toward this area right here. Is worth it for you to take as a trader, taking that trade using maybe this 24 pips in a stop loss, going to this area right here, dealing with a brand new 4-hour candle that is about to open, that can easily stop you out with those 20 pips. It's not worth it. Those are the things that you as a trader need to pay attention every day. High probability trades. Don't just click on trades just because you wanna trade, just because you wanna take a buy, just because you wanna take a sell. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Have some discipline and be smart enough to know that tomorrow will be another, there's going to be another trading session. And if today somebody is losing money left and right, it is what it is, but you're saving your capital for tomorrow. You can save your bullets for tomorrow. You don't need to be guessing in these ranges. You need to be clever. You need to be smart. If not, you won't be able to survive in the market.
Hey, Kerwin, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Matthew. How are you, my brother? Blessing.
Good, bro. How are you doing?
Good, brother. Good. Tell me, what is the main idea currently?
Have
Have you taken any trade before? No? Earlier on?
Yeah. I was up actually for London today, so I had a London trade from 320. I entered on 320 candle at the break there. Just stop about at like 1902. And then yeah, I just closed around like 1896 area there. Yeah. So it was a quick one.
Good, man. Good.
Yeah. So I'm not really looking to enter anything right now because the way it pulls back, and sometimes after a huge drop like yesterday, it may be tough here, man.
Yeah.
It'll bounce around. So
yeah, I tend to range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
This 30 sorry, this 30-minute bullish close. Once we break the low with the new firewall, it might look tempting.
Yeah, that can be a nice one, considering that high of the 5 minute. Like if that 5 minute close like that, then the next one goes there, start breaking this thing right here. Quick move, 20 pips if you want to give it a try. Can be fucking risky, to be honest.
Yeah, a little bit risky.
But you gotta love the way gold behaves. Yeah. The 4-hour close varies, yeah. Quick push, then drop, makes sense. Yeah. I think something that I don't want in here is basically that this previous rejection and then a hourly candle going back and close above this area right here. That's all. Like having a sell stop doesn't, I don't think this is gonna be worth it. Having a sell stop below that 5 minute low. It's not worth it. It's too much of a risk having something like this, for example, and using this 5-minute high as a possible stop loss right there. So roughly right there, 2. That's the area you want to see rejection. If that candle doesn't give you rejection from that specific area and break this low, then you don't have any business there, because we have still a lot of rejections in this area. So price can easily not respect this area, go back, and then later on start trading below this area. There's plenty of rejections. These rejections here. Where's the 15-minute candle high? Look at those candles, man. It's barcodes.
It's just garbage, bro, to be honest.
Look at it on the 30-minute, Kevin. Go on to the 30. 30 looks a bit better.
Yeah.
Bearish candle again, third bearish candle. Bullish candle, we retested the previous 30 high.
Yeah.
Closed.
This.
Nobody.
This is the breather. Basically, this already grabbed liquidity from the previous hourly. Now this brand new hour retest, and then the moment is leaving this low right here, you have a better chance. But the thing is, for that you need confirmations in the lower time frames, and this ugliness to the left hand side, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, Kerwin, I think since the volume is pretty low, it's becoming like London and Asian session where the 5-minute is not really the 5-minute, you know.
No, exactly.
Exactly. The 15-minute will be
you
the 5-minute.
You have to move to the 15 to the upper time frame.
Exactly. Yeah. Because look at the volume, bro. That's like ridiculous. I mean, 1, 5, 10 pips, you know. That's nothing, bro.
I did.
Yeah. Yes.
I've given the clue, bro. The volume is coming. It's coming.
Dennis will take a trade no matter what. If it's buys or sell, but he's gonna take it no matter.
Because 1 minute gives always entry opportunities, bro. So it's all good, you know.
No. It doesn't make sense right now. But
no.
Because the 5 minutes.
To be honest, when I saw the charts, you know, the daily closed massively, like a monster, you know, like below 1900. I thought to myself, like, just entering cells on the top with a bigger stop loss, just aiming for a bigger picture makes a lot of sense today, you know. But we already tapped 1910 basically.
Yeah, what I was thinking earlier was, remember Kevin when I said 1905 is holding nice? Remember earlier when I was like, when we were talking, I was like, at the 5 minutes, 1905 is holding nice. I was looking at it on the 1 minute as well. And then maybe we were like 10 pips. That could have been the risky trade of the day. But
9, 18. Oh, it's not expecting that. I was thinking, what if this candle respect that high on the 1 minute and breaking that low? Quick move to the downside here. Because it's still playing in this range. What a mess.
And bro, to be honest, that previous setup when if the 5 minute would have broken the low, don't you think it would be pretty risky, bro? Because the 4 hour respected with that 5 its own low, you know.
Yeah, it can be pretty risky. This level, you know, 1900, 1905 now is becoming like bulletproof. So any one of these key levels can give you fake out both directions, like a candle closing below the 1900 and then the next one closing inside and continuously ranging in this area. The same applies from the upper side. If it's breaking the 1905 and then giving you fake out, going back, and you know, it can easily stay in this area for a long time.
I think maybe higher time frame wants to retest 1915 first. A bit higher of a pullback. That's what I'm seeing. Unless we can get a breakdown today, but if it ranges today, I may want to go a bit higher first, and before a drop.
Today's a breather, but yeah, we're coming to the end of it.
I would love to have this daily candle closing like this. Because
Yeah.
if tomorrow candle or New York or London session gives me a retest to the 1910 and gives me a fake out, man, tomorrow we can easily go back, retest this daily low, and it will go for more. If it's not to the tomorrow, then near Thursday, Friday, going back to this low will bleed. That thing will bleed tremendously because of the monthly candle. That monthly candle still have some juice to the downside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Such a depressing day today.
So you know that gold is garbage when I'm looking at GJ, man. You know.
GJ's been
If
crazy the
GJ
last few
breaks
days.
161.35, bro, it can go to 91. You know. GJ is paying the last days. You know. It's crazy, man. I have seen the moves.
Yeah,
It's better
it's
than
currency. They tend to move less but steady moves usually. That
they
whole
also move
correction, man.
sometimes. You know.
What a whole correction, man. Holy.
Yeah.
700 pips.
That's
7 or
crazy.
800.
Imagine
800.
Roger would have hold if Rakil would have hold his runner, bro. His
He
entry
held
was
his runner like 100 pips now or something like that.
no, that was not the runner, bro. That was a full trade. 100 lots. He
Oh.
held like 130 pips or something.
Oh, okay.
He's changed his game rapidly, bro. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's good. You need to adapt in the market. You need to adapt.
exactly.
Before I was happy in trading GJ, you're doing 10 pips, 15 pips on a daily basis. Okay, now, man. Gold, fuck. Gold has so much to offer.
Yeah.
Kevin be up like 700 pips.
Yesterday I was running like, I think like 600 pips on runners. And the one that I had from the entry we took lost like 100 something. It was crazy. Crazy. And crazy and easy moves.
You know why gold hold that 90 level, bro? 1890? Because I remember bought the bottom, bro. He showed on his IG live.
Sense. That makes
trades,
sense,
bro. You know?
That makes sense.
Man.
That makes sense.
Bro.
This trade was easy.
Let's see. I'm gonna break this 1 hour high.
Where are we? Oh.
I don't think we're gonna break this 1
Yeah.
hour high.
This is the perfect area to have a fake out.
Yeah.
This is the area to
let me
be a cowboy.
Like 1 minute, 2 minutes. You will see how this candle will behave. Pay attention to the 1 minute. This one close in 17 seconds. 17 seconds.
Mark up the $1, bro. Please.
The $1 is roughly there.
Let's see if it it closes above.
This is 7. All right. This is the candle that will give you the idea if it's a fake out.
It's coming to the London high.
Okay. Let's see if it's worth it to risk it for the biscuit. Volume is kicking in already.
Yeah, now we have volume.
Where are my retail traders buying gold? Where are my retail traders buying gold?
Where's Dimitri?
Where's Dimitri? Where's my retail traders? Where are my retail traders? Where are you? You will see that candle in the next 5 seconds.
Thanks, pushing. Where did this volume come from? Damn.
No idea. Okay. That's a great close. That's a great close. If the continuation, yeah, it's a whole lot of risk. But if the continuation is valid, this candle will need to respect the key level. If it's breaking this key level right here, then it's becoming fake out. That's why I wanted to see if the retail traders were jumping in, because if retail traders jumping into this move in no time, this candle is reversing. You will see. But this candle right here is substantially strong. 32 pips. What if we get another 32 pips to the downside in no time? Yeah.
Maybe they're moving the price before NYS
Mm-hmm.
and then heavy drop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For retail trader, it's really easy to start buying this area.
Oh, they go crazy. They're already getting in on half them candles. Just buy, no stop loss. Just go.
Yeah. Let's see.
To be fair, I do think the bands look good though.
Yeah, it's gone.
GG done an amazing drop, isn't it?
It's console.
It's just
Okay.
I wasn't sure if I didn't want to risk.
Yeah, no,
like
me
30
neither.
pips.
Me
So
neither. I wanted to see a break outside this area, but now it's gone. So this is
It might be just a big pullback for NYC.
not at this point. At this point, going back to retest that 4-hour candle high just means that it's gonna break it and it's going for more. It's way too risky to consider it. But it may play that this may be the move that it will send gold to trade to the 15. Considering that area, I mean, where's the risk to the low of that candle right there? It's 20 pips basically. 20 pips.
We're gonna get I'd say we're gonna get a small pullback before NY. If it's
Yeah,
going for
yeah,
buys.
but based on the size of the candles, the way the size of the candles are behaving here, it looks
Too
like
big.
we won't be able to have that pullback anymore. Those candles are showing strength, a lot of strength.
look at the
And I'll-
15-minute. Crazy.
Yeah, and I'll be surprised if this 5-minute candle in no time is leaving this area again. Leaving that 19, at least leaving the 1910 will be easier to consider later trades, because at that point the 10 can be acting as a support area. But yeah.
And
there you
there's
go.
definitely volume coming in. That 15-minute is currently like 80 pips.
3 more minutes for that 15-minute candle. Mhm.
And what if that last 3 minutes giving you a whole rejection?
Yeah.
That would
exactly.
be beautiful, I think.
Mhm.
Hey, Kadir.
Yes, bro.
One guy who I talked to
Okay.
as mentorship, you know, that other guy, you know, Mr. Casino, whatever you call him. You know, there are a few candles.
Mm-hmm.
He said he took a buy there now on this move, 80 pips FU candle. So I'm just
Really?
gonna see. I'm gonna see what he means by that. He's in his
And 1
mentorship
minute is
group that
looking
costs
beautiful.
$2,000.
No, go for QBank's mentorship, 50K, it's worth it.
Huh? What?
Go for QBank's mentorship, 50K, it's worth it, bro.
Why is he doing 50K mentorship?
Yeah.
I think it's time to tell Iron Man start beefing on that guy. He got popular then.
Man, this
Yeah.
guy's
Okay.
always with her.
No, I'm good.
15-minute candle, 80 pips.
It's looking Gucci.
Quick Phil.
That's the last minute of the 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for NYC. If we can get something above 1910.
Hi,
I would
Kerwin.
love Price to stay here for NYC. That would be awesome, you know.
What do you
like-
think? What do you think? I'm going. Go on.
Nah, go on,
Why
bro.
is this 5-minute
No,
close
go on.
bearish?
You're having a chat. I'll chat Kerwin after.
Yeah, I would love Price to stay in this area. So NYC has the job to retest 1907, 1908 maximum, you know, and then giving you another move down. And maybe we just ranged for today, you know. I'm not expecting a big move or something, but just a
The
move down.
questions I ask myself are, like, for example, why is this 5-minute close in as a bearish candle? If we've had such a big push, I mean, this is why it's a shit day.
I'm not talking about price, bro. I mean,
I'm just saying my perspective.
nah.
So,
I mean, it made sense. That's the perfect area to get a fake out, you know. That's the London high. We had previously, I mean, if you can consider this as a fake out, this would be now the retest of the fake out.
to be fair, it could be the retest for the 4-hour. It could be
Yeah,
the
but
retest.
if you go onto the 5 minutes, if you consider that pre-NY move above the London 4-hour as a fake out, this move now up is the retest of the fake out, and fake out is valid the moment we retest it now and go down and break the lows, you know, and that would be your fake out then at that point.
But it's a monster fake out. Look at the size of this wick on the 5 minute. Now price can easily hang around a little bit more in this area. I wanted, you know, in total honesty, I wanted to see price leaving this area right here. This is the area that I wanted to see. But man, price can easily range a little bit more.
Okay, bro, don't mind the wicks. Banks have loads of money to do crazy fake outs.
Yeah.
You know how many
I'm gonna
retail
wait for
traders don't?
NYC.
Now they got burned.
Hey, this could be the perfect entry for the drop. Oh my god! If this is a retest to the previous 4-hour high.
Yeah.
This was my first trade on Blueberry, guys.
But if you guys want to see resistance, this is the area. Like pay attention to the little tiny candles on the 1 minute. What may happen in this area right here. If the trade is going the other way to the downside, this area right here will need to hold that resistance. If not, then it's just plain and simple bullshit. Continuation will make sense. Yeah.
Like if you're looking for sells now, it doesn't really make sense to avoid the trend and the lower time frames. You got no confirmation yet for a sell. 30-minute candle, 15-minute.
Until the last 1 minute that this candle managed to close, and if it's closing bearish, then you can use the high of this candle as your stop loss right there. But then again, you're dealing in a range. Let's say you plan to enter there having 13 pips in stop loss. When you're playing in the range, price can easily come back here and then start just ranging and ranging and ranging. So
good morning, Kevin.
Risk. Good morning. How are you, Sultan?
Yeah, good. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Hello, sleepy boy.
Chilling here.
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
I think now it looks like tricky on sells because it's the time of NYSE open. If it's trading near this area, you know, this area, it's easy to break this area for NYSE candle.
Yeah. But something that I want to be clear in this area right here is, unless price is leaving this area, the London candle high rejection, a body of the candle closing above that area, it's not fun. It's not fun. We may see a hella correction because this candle right here is still respecting the high. So in simple terms, if the 4-hour candle from New York NYSE doesn't break above this area right here, we don't have any business looking for buys. This candle right here is bearish with liquidity enough. Now this candle did exactly the same. So we're playing in the range. Anything can happen in here, like this candle rejecting, going back to this area to the opening, trying to become bearish, respecting the low of this 4-hour candle right here, and can be a mess. It can be a mess. Other than that, having a bullish candle closing later on as a substantial support, that can be the one that you can consider. But if this candle managed to close on bearish, that will be the confirmation on resistance again. And it's trading at resistance. It's coming from a rejection from a previous 4-hour candle rejection. So, you know, it will depend on how this candle close. And depending how, basically, to trade NYSE, how the 9:30 a.m. candle close. Like if the 9:30 is that, if the 30 minutes from now is giving you that specific close, it doesn't mean that new 30 minute will do the heavy lifting, right? It may give you a pullback and then a retest to this area and then leaving this area. Well, is the best trade possible, like an impulsive entry. Other than that, can be risky. Still a lot of risk in here. I don't like the way the candles here are closing below the previous rejections areas, the previous bodies right here. So not having that body closing outside this area is not fun. Still range.
Kevin, you close that trade? Oh, you got 100 pips.
I got total. I closed on like 75%. Well, I closed 50% when I was driving, and it was only like 20 pips in profits. But I closed another 50% when price was driving pre-New York session open. I closed 50-50, so 75. So basically, I was running only like 25 on that entry, but I closed it when the price was moving outside the resistance right here. I closed it. I closed that position.
But you were still holding, bro.
Yeah, but
Why I
it
was
came
still
around
holding?
this area. You are entry here, right?
1909.50, yeah.
This looks like it's gonna shut now.
This one right here. Yeah.
Very tricky.
Be careful, Dennis. Planning for those buys unless price is going above this area, consider an impulse and break even ASAP. Yeah,
I haven't took it.
It's a hella risk, bro.
It's a hell of a risk. Yeah, I won't be considering taking those buys because it's a lot of risk involved. I'd rather wait until price breaks this area and give me 20 pips really easy. Taking trades in here can easily give me heavy pullbacks as well. And I don't like trading against this rejection candle right here. So you can have an idea, for example, for safer entry above this area right here, aiming for this target overall, but then you have to use the low of that candle as a possible stop loss. So that's too much of a risk.
Kevin, I'm looking 1910.25 as the entry. If it pull backs the new 30-minute and breaks that 1910 this week on the left on 5-minute.
Based on the 5-minute candle, I rather sell gold, having like 30 something pips like this, aiming for the bottom of the range from this area, something like this. Why I rather sell it? Because I will have enough information what may happen at the high of this candle right here. And at that point, I'm not risking, let's say 30 pips or so. I'm only risking maybe 20, 15, whatever. I can easily close my position if price is not respecting this rejection area. But if I have a stop loss, taking a position here, I have a stop loss here, I'm just making it so easy for that trade to stop me out, because the move can be really a quick and easy move, stop me out and then reverse. But it's a hell of a risk. Buying in at the resistance here, no, man. Like I said, I'd rather sell from here than buy. Nothing has changed for me.
It's the top of the range.
Yeah.
Like the top of the range. So yeah.
Yeah, buying the top of the range is not fun unless the risk reward is worth it. In this case, the risk reward is not there to hold a certain position for 50 pips easy, because the freaking daily candle from yesterday is way too much of a bearish.
And it closed clearly below 1900, bro. That's the thing.
Break of 1900, no brainer, bro.
You know what the issue is. Like I had a sell as well that I took, but I bailed out and it closed at break even because it was respecting 1907, but the price just keeps on pushing up and down. Because I feel like this is a good entry for sales as well. Yeah. I mean, if tomorrow we're gonna continue pushing down, these entries are gonna be prime position. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not too confident with it, to be honest.
We have like a lot of rejections on that zone on the 4 hour.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, right?
Still expecting those 5-minute bodies at 1907. So,
but to be honest, I mean, I would be perfectly fine with this daily closing like the way it is, or a little bit weaker below 1905.
Yeah.
And this would be then your breather at that point. Next daily retest 19010, or like slightly, or 1907.8, and then breaking the lows. You have an easy job, 1880.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
The moment that monthly low gets broken, you go to 1880 easy.
I think the easiest shot for today, one thing above 1910 and the sell below 1900. 1900 clean shot to downside, And if it candle closing or impulse entry after NYSE 1910, 1911, clean shot, $5 move. If you see the left also is clear, the volume will kick those area.
Right now we have no volume, man. We had a small volume with that push up, but that's about it. It's a rangy session.
Kerwin, call Fed. Come on.
Let me call the Fed.
Then he said he'd call liquidity provider, bro. What happened, bro? No volume still.
I think the drop is coming, to be fair. I think the drop is coming, but
Yeah, 4 more minutes for the drop, bro.
Push.
Nice.
3 more minutes for FOMO.
But Kerwin, bro, I have a question, bro. So I'm thinking about this drive up to be at liquidity for NYSE. Not even if we get a big move, but just to retest the bottom of the range, pretty much. But if this 30 body closes above here, like where it is not right now, it's tough for that to happen.
I think it's gonna push up, guys. I think NYSE is gonna give us the push up. I think after a long wait, either NYSE or 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Kelvin's time.
I don't like how this 2 minute goes. This is I don't know if you guys remember what I was doing with the 2 minutes, but I don't like how this 2 minute close.
2 minutes?
I see Kelvin going to the.
You have the 2 minute chart, bro. What? I've seen it the first
to
time.
The hourly, Dennis?
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Kelvin got the 30 seconds as well.
You upgraded, bro?
No.
This candle was the rejection.
2 minutes?
I was expecting to be this one. And then a break of the low, I thought maybe that could be the start of the bearish momentum.
Sultan, are you in something, bro?
No, I'm planning a buy stop.
Yeah.
That voice was the voice when you're in a trade, bro. Like,
No.
Sultan is ready on the trigger.
if the candle closes like this, and if it wants to go upside, I want the maximum pullback 1905 key level rejection. If it's more than that, then it's a maybe range.
So I bet my life.
Just wait for the last 15 minutes after NYSE, bro, and it's gonna be a good opportunity either ways, buys or sells.
Yeah, 2 more minutes for that NYSE.
Kadir Gonana.
Just be patient.
Kadir.
Bro, it's crazy, guy.
NYSE right now is like news release.
Hey, wait.
This is gonna be fun.
I saw Tomer. Why is silent? I saw Tomer. What happened, my boy?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, there is nothing with the charts right now. I'm just like.
No. This is
I'm here because that's my trading time, but I don't see myself trading today.
Oh, we are disciplined now. Oh boy.
Come on, give me.
Pay attention to this 5 minutes.
I thought today will be shitty because yesterday got nice move.
This is your area of contention for NYSE. If NYSE gives me a break above this area, I will have to risk it for the biscuit with this low right here as a possible stop loss.
Even if it would be the first 5 minutes, bro.
Even if it's the first 5.
It's a hell of a risk, man.
It's a hell of a risk, yes. But if it's breaking that high or breaking this low,
that 5
this
closed.
Is contention. Yeah, this contention right here, something that I don't like is how it's respecting the previous area right here. So both ways can play to the downside and to the upside. To the downside, how? Not respecting the low of this candle, give you the retest to this area, and we know that NYSE tends to do deep retest. 30-minute candle is closing substantially strong bullish. So we just need to deal with the fact that this area right here is a previous contention area, and at that point you're good to go.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a risk, but it's good to go.
Let's go.
What's the
Let's
worst
go.
thing that can happen? That reject that area right there in no time, or give you that 20 pips to the upside. That's okay. It's a risk that I can consider that. Yeah. Okay.
Break even.
Yeah,
Break
have your stop
even.
loss pretty tight in there. At that point, I will have my stop loss no matter what in this area.
Yeah, I'm break even.
Yeah, go for
10
it.
pips not bad, 10 pips not bad, 10 pips not
I
bad.
know I can push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay, baby girl. Let's go, baby.
Holy.
Yeah, I know you can do it, baby girl.
Come on.
Close 8%
Yeah.
Yeah, I closed
Good,
75.
good. Beautiful, beautiful. Remember, this is the 10, and that's the 10 pips above. So secure some if you guys want.
Yeah,
But
secure.
we're good. We're good.
18 pips.
Very nice. Let me secure a few of these stop loss break even, a little bit lower than break even, whatever. Just to let this trade breathe a little bit more. Worst thing that can happen here is in the last 2 minutes, that candle giving you rejection and closing below this area right there. Okay.
Kerwin,
Beautiful.
let it do whatever it want. I secured at 18 pips.
You secure everything?
No, one small I kept runner for my discipline.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. You know, at least
It was easy.
Yeah. That closing right there, the moment is not respecting, you can easily use this stop loss right there, and you're basically looking for 1-to-1. There's nothing, it's nothing crazy. If there's gonna be a continuation, obviously, we need the confirmations above the 10. So that can be the next trade we can consider if you guys secure some profits. You know, if the candle body is closing above the 1910, a new 5-minute candle will do the job. The problem you have here is that this candle is 36 pip in volume, and maybe more, because that 5 minutes still have some juice to break higher than the 11. So at that point, it's like 40 pips. Using that closing and then using the 50% of that candle, you'll be talking like roughly 40 pips in volume. So stop loss 20 pips. Let's say that candle gives you a decent close, something like this. That's almost 50 pips in volume. It's a hell of a risk, in total honesty, trying to enter somewhere here, because that candle can easily pull back to this area right here. I bet my life for you.
Going, if the 5-minute closes above 1910 and the next one breaks down but doesn't break 10 pips below the key level and then goes back up and breaks the high, could you not have a stop loss 10 pips below the key level instead of below the previous 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's gonna be more.
It should give you more. It should give you more. I love the way the 30-minute candle close. That's all. You know, the 30-minute candle is finally leaving those previous bodies right there, and even the 15-minute candle in this area right here did something nice. The body of that candle is leaving those previous bodies. We didn't have that opportunity before with this 15, but this 15 did. So at that point, you know that the continuation is what makes sense. Remember the very, very top of the range, we are still dealing against a daily candle. So rejections at any given point, we may have rejections, right? Like for example, from that specific area. But as well, remember the top of the bigger range is the 1920. So what if we get lucky enough to go to the 20? Doesn't mean it's going to be an easy job, because it may range a little bit more, and then steady moves, continuation later on with the 10 a.m. candle can give you the option. But what if instead of that we have heavy pullbacks and price not respecting the previous 5-minute candle low? Then it's not fun. See how that 5-minute candle is closing? It's closing with rejection. So now, if it's going back and retest this low right here, you don't have any business holding positions there.
So.
Yeah, but it's okay to have a retest, at least this candle right here, this daily. Let me delete this one right here, because that was the break that I was expecting before. So this high of the day, let's measure that high from the high of the day to the targets, roughly 14. So we still have some juice for that 20 pips above the daily. It's just
hey Kerwin,
yeah.
can you go to a 5 minute and have that magical box? If you see, it looks like something
Here or the bigger picture.
Yeah, bigger picture of you just marked the 30 minute, previous 30 minute. Previous 30 minute whole candle. Low hand eye on the box. Okay, now go to 5 minute. What do you think? You feels like you can get fake out from this area?
From the area that we're trading currently?
Yeah, inside that box?
Yeah. Yeah, it can be. It can be.
Because it's rejecting the strong key level, 19 or 10.
Yeah. And it's not giving you the break above the 10 pips above the key level. But based on the 30 minutes, I don't think it's gonna stop in this area. I think there's some sort of juice still to the upside. You know, this is a different approach because we're trading in NYSE. So NYSE already did his job, broke the high of the previous 30, did his job. Now it's going back to retest its own low. It may give you retest to the bottom of the area right there. It doesn't mean that you need to risk it for the biscuit or hold a certain position because it can easily go back to this area. It doesn't mean that you're going to be looking for sells, just meaning that it's pulling back to a previous structure. The moment price is giving you bullish close. Again, in this area right here, you have the next continuation of the move. You know, unless price is leaving this previous rejection, then you don't have any business. I was thinking of having another sell limit in here, but since I was in those buys, I was like, nah, you know what? I won't be risking it for the biscuit at that point. I just enjoy my move and that's it. I won't be planning to catch that knife because that thing can easily go 13, 14 to 19, 14 areas again.
Kerwin, that like this type of situation, what we see on 5 minute, it's like we bit ranging, retesting this area. Then at the 10 a.m. to last 5 minutes out of 10 a.m. close will be close like this, the hourly. Then the retest this whole area slowly, late move today.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, take care, Momo.
Momo.
Raj, okay, can you go over that trade again? Okay, give me 1 second here. Let's clear this thing right here.
Hey, Kevin, on my head out as well, quickly before you.
Okay, Dennis, take care, brother.
Take care, bro. Take care.
Take care, Dennis.
Take care, brother. So this is a previous rejection, right? 30-minute candles closing substantially bullish above the previous rejection coming from the 30 minutes. 15-minute candle. This candle didn't have the volume to close above these previous bodies. This 15-minute candle did, leaving these previous bodies, this previous rejection. So at that point, you know that what is the worst thing that can happen there? A pullback to the low of this 15, but respecting the low because is closing above a previous area. You know, that can be a good way to take that trade in consideration. At that point, what is the thing that you're doing for the plan that you have? You go to the lower time frames here. What do you have? The previous rejection. The previous rejection is coming in this area. So there you have a 30-minute candle high that if at any given point the previous 30 is getting a retest and a break above the high of the previous 30, then you have an easy job planning for those buys. And it's basically what this candle did. You know, this candle broke above, give you that push. This one, the retest that I was telling you about, as long the price stays above this area right here, above this area right here, continuation is what makes sense. In this candle, just picked up on some sort of liquidity. Same examples before on the 5-minute candles coming from this specific area. This candle didn't break above this candle right here. So what if this candle doesn't break above this candle? Instead of that, it's just giving you a fake move to the upside, breaking this low, leaving again this area of resistance will be key, because if it's leaving that area of resistance, it's going to the downside. If not, then most likely it's going to the upside based on the liquidity this candle have. If the push is outside, remember that we still we're missing still does 20 pips above the daily high. That's terrible. 20 pips above the daily high, which is roughly this area, we'll say. So that's the area for the 20 pips above the daily high. Those are the easiest trade that you may consider on a daily basis. If it's gonna play in one single shot, no, some cases will take a little bit longer, but you know that the structure in the market is not changing just for a simple pullback. You know, that's when you need to pay attention how the structure is looking, how market behavior is at that point. In this case right here, we don't have the madness that we have in this area right here. We are looking for better market market behavior in here. You know, the push, then retest, now liquidity, now leaving that area only means that continuation is there. The manipulation happen, you know, in most cases when there's going to be a heavy move, a certain direction, manipulation, because retail trader tend to trade this kind of mess right here without any idea, without any knowledge, without any education. When the real move is coming, they run out of bullets. They waste too much money in this area that when the real move is happening, they are just tired of taking position. And at that point, even if they're right at some point with that specific trade is reversing, they'll be closing ASAP because they think, oh man, what if I get stopped out again? The same thing that happened in this area right here. This is basically is trader psychology. That's the market behavior, and you know, psychology for you as a trader is really important on a daily basis. You don't need to be, you know, scared of certain moves or whatever. Oh, this move is, I'm gonna miss the move. No, you're not gonna miss a move. If you sit on your hands, price action will come back later and give you enough information. Trust me on this. Secure 20 pips on breaking NYSE, man. Sounds good, Pepito. Is there anything on the G drive that goes over this? I think there's a lot of material there that it goes not only about this, but deep into another topics. Yeah, check the Google Drive. Well, this area right here, just so you know, is previous rejections areas. But leaving that previous rejections only mean that we have, you know, maybe another key level coming up. Next key level here. This one right here, long term. The current 5 minute will need to respect, obviously, if the continuation is valid, we'll need to respect this previous candle right here, not the liquidity, but this candle right here.
Every time that last minute of the 15, bro, 50-50.
Yeah. That makes sense. Market researchers looking nicer now.
Yeah,
But this
the
looks
last 15 minutes.
Pull back, push,
can do the
pull
job.
back, push, pull back, push, pull back.
Yeah, last 15 minutes.
As long as you don't wait until the hourly candle close, that's the worst thing that can happen near the hourly candle close. Yeah. Hopefully that 1 minute close bullish, so you can have an idea that continuation makes sense.
Yeah, that's looking good.
15, yeah, that's the close
Yeah.
on the 15. The 15 will do kind of pullback though to this area most likely before the continuation. If it's not respecting that 1 minute, I'll be pissed off.
That's the 10 pips as well.
Yeah, I'll be super pissed off. It doesn't respect that 1 minute low. Ah, damn it. It's gonna break that thing. Fuck.
Looks like it did.
9. Probably then. Yeah.
The only problem is that this is counter trending actually. Like
The
previous daily.
Yeah.
Previous daily was a monster, I know.
Yeah, that's the thing. At any given point, we may have rejections because of the previous daily candle. Yeah. And this is a long way to go.
Yeah. In the last 5-10 minutes of the hourly, it can go up, and then 10 a.m. If this hourly closes above 1910, 10 a.m. small pullback, 10 pips below the key level, and then upside maybe.
And this candle is huge in volume. So right there.
Yeah.
I'll say this is a turning point. If it's breaking that thing, can engulf the complete thing right there. Yeah.
That's a big pullback on the 15.
I hate when trading even with volume against a daily candle. You tend to get those nasty pullbacks, man. Fuck. And it doesn't mean the move won't continue. It's just, you know, it's price behavior. At least we want to see a hourly candle closing above the previous hourly candle, like the body of this candle closing ideally above these previous bodies right here, above these previous bodies. If that's the case, a 10 a.m. candle will do the blast. It's reversing completely that thing. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm done for today, guys. It was good being here. I'll see you all tomorrow or something.
All right, brother. Take care, Toma.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
You too, man.
Few minutes till 10 a.m. Could be heavy drop, could be heavy up.
Yeah. The hourly, if the hourly candle close above these previous bodies, it will be a quick push, beautiful push, because at that point the hourly candle will give enough information. But if the hourly candle is closing like this, man, no. Maybe push and then reverse. But the new hourly candle will have a tough job going to retest this high.
I'll wait for some pullback if it happens in 5 minutes. Doesn't it? Doesn't. Let it go.
Yeah. I'm still holding a runner 15 pips in drag down currently.
You are?
But yeah, I'm still holding that runner with the 15, but it's just a runner. I secure 50%.
Dang.
So I'm basically with this trade, I'm a break even with this trade because I managed to secure 50%. But I'm looking for the bigger picture in this trade. You know, I'm looking for that 1920. Not that is the best idea because that's counter trending the heavy candle from yesterday. But I know that gold can do that.
I was looking at 1912 and 1 hour, that big imbalance candle. from
I
yesterday.
think
sell off.
it doesn't really look good for upside anymore.
No,
That 5
no,
Look at
it's
that
not.
1
thing.
hour
It's not
candle
looking.
there.
Let me close this
Kerwin,
position.
I'm in
Yes.
sell like 18 pips now.
Yeah.
How could you jump from buys to sells with minutes?
Because it's coming back to the 30 minutes low. That NYSE box, if it coming back to that NYSE box after trading key level area, if you backtest this, you can see them most of the time. It's like the 4 hour high and low. The NYSE before the 30 minute of
I know you
NYSE
can.
candle.
I know you can see and you can backtest, but you jump like every 3 minutes you're on buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell,
Yeah,
buy,
because
sell.
because I after I woke up.
How many
I
trades
came
did
to
you
the-
take today?
This is second trade, mine.
Will you stop with your
Yeah.
second trade? You were taking trades in London open.
No, bro,
London coin.
I just woke up like like 20 minutes back. I secured some now.
So
I'm
so
running
that's it for the
my.
day, yeah.
I'm letting my runner little bit.
Mini. My bigger question is that's you done for the day, yes? 2 trades.
Yeah, that's the second trade.
Okay.
If it
Okay.
if it's
I
goes,
don't want to
goes.
hear you to tell me now in 10 minutes you're in
Small
sells
position,
now.
bro. Small position, bro.
Sultan, send a screenshot.
Okay,
exactly,
I sent
Sultan.
already. I sent in the Slack. Oh, guys, want Slack?
No, I trust Sultan. He has that thing of 2 trades a day, but just the way he says, I'm in buys, I'm in sells, I'm in buys, I'm in sells. Damn.
I wanna say, Sultan, that I really see a lot of potential on him, to be honest.
It's a small
Yeah,
risk, bro.
I
From
do. I
from
do
my
too.
win.
It's going downtown, Sultan. You're in sells?
Yeah, I'm 50% is running, bro.
Okay. Yeah, it's going down.
Today is my first day
Hopefully you
letting
have a
big
good
win.
trade. I have to
Yeah.
call it a day.
Kevin, today is my first day letting my runner big.
Oh. Okay.
Let me close 50 more.
I have to call it a day.
Yeah, me too, right?
If
I took 2 trades.
If it break this 5-minute low, no brainer, bro.
no
It's
brainer.
rejecting.
Yeah, but I don't want to take any more trades today. This trade I got, not that I got stopped out, but I had to close it with 22 pips in drag down after closing the 50%. So, I'll call it.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
fine.
fine. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty hard. The move is there, but it's pretty hard fighting against a daily count.
No, it's like, you're better. At least you had stop loss. Some big people has not have stop loss. That's good, Kevin. That's good.
Depending, Donnie, depending, no, not necessarily 3% loss per day, but at least two trades in a row, losing trades, I'll call it a day. And as well, depending the percentage, sometimes can be 3%. Sometimes it's only 1%, but if that 1% is in 2 positions, I'll have to call it a day. I rather call it a day, being in 3% down with 2 positions, with 2 losing trades, than, going in revenge trading and looking for something that is not there. And at the end of the day, maybe ending in 4 or 5% down. A 2-3% is really easy to make it back, but a 5% no. It's a hell of a pressure.
It's almost everything. Let's say small runner, very small. If it runs, let it run. If not, no worry.
Yeah, no, you're good because depending, where was your entry?
My entry here, Kevin, 1 second.
1909, his entry was 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good
1909.
entry, bro.
No, not 1908. I think around this area, Kevin.
It's a 5-minute break, probably.
Oh, you should have let that position run a little bit more then.
Same entry minute.
Oh man, I thought that you had a position near this area. But
No,
this
no.
candle reversing completely, this is the resistance has been established. The moment that candle is breaking, respecting the high and breaking the low, you have a good position, man.
Yeah, now it's running
But
like
you had a position
20 pips.
here. Oh man. Okay. Well, that is what it
I
is.
can hear.
It's okay.
I saw that Kerwin, like how it respect at the top, and when it broke the 5-minute low, we know, like ya no había fuerza ahí, o sea, ya se veían the rejections. So like I put like a trade respecting the 5-minute high, of course, and it already broke the 5-minute low. And look, it was playing great. Like I didn't took the trade because I already took 2 losses, but it played out.
Yeah.
And I think it played because
Yeah.
also the time.
The time.
At this time, I like this time.
Yeah.
I like to wait for these 4 hours that just close. You know, like after 9, you have more information.
Yeah, it's more information, exactly.
This is why we say, like, you know, if you take so much trade early, you would get FOMO to take the some setups, right, Kevin?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. And then later you will have better confirmation than really early in the session. And then you miss the move because you already waste your bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking why today Kevin didn't marry the bias. Only one day you did, huh?
Why I didn't marry my bias?
Yeah.
No, because I was looking for that specific quick push to the 11, 12, all that area right there. So I knew that, you know, I can easily manage that trade to the upside. But whatever.
I'll catch
There,
$100.
I rather close in 22 than holding or running my stop loss just because I don't want to get stopped out, you know.
Today I will catch 100 pips.
Yeah.
That was the move, you know, Sultan. I
Yeah.
said to you, you know, I was looking for fake outs here. I didn't want to say it in the group because you guys were looking for buys. But
Yeah, price was good, like 18,
yeah,
19
that
pips.
entry played out,
That's
you know,
fine.
20 pips.
Yeah.
Easy, you know. But I was looking for fake outs in 1911, 1910 area.
Where was your entry?
Mine
Sultan
entry.
had an entry here like 1909, which is beautiful, man. I thought
FU was 1910.
he will hold that entry so he can send a screenshot to Ironman and pay and for the payout.
Sultan.
I'm gonna
Yes,
message
FU was
Ironman
1910.
and I'm gonna tell.
Check my chart.